Facts.
I feel like Black
Facts.
History Month is useless if you don't know your roots. If you believe this shit started as slavery, you lost. We go way back to the Mayans and different civilizations. We are the original creators of everything. And these motherfuckers then took our ideas and got rich off of it and then selling the shit back to us.
We the 11, we the 11, we the 11. Get out your body, get hit with this shotty, we send you to heaven. You know it be lit every time we together on phone and we steppin'. When we link, it's a blessing. Hey.
I got a question.
You know,
What do y'all think is the impact of learning about slavery first? So like as a child, y'all know going in school from first grade to about 8th grade, every time we went to social studies and we opened up the
I
book,
think the
we learned
impact
about slaves. What did that do?
It's traumatic. I
It
think
made
it's
me-
sad,
negative.
and I think
It made me. It made
it
me.
was meant to.
Hold on, y'all. Hold
It make-
on. Everybody is passionate here. Let's settle down. One at a time.
it make you feel inferior. That's the whole purpose of it, to make us feel inferior when in actuality, we superior. We are the superior beings. So the whole month is to remind us of inferiority, that they superior over us. And I feel like the name Black History Month should be changed to God History Month. Because if we know who we are, then it'll make a real impact. But if we don't know who we are, the month is useless.
Yeah, I think that it's triggering to remind us every year in the shortest month of all the months that we were slaves. Like they don't never talk about the things that we own, the things that we created, the things that we taught them. They don't mention none of that, but they just go straight to slavery. And I think it's real disrespectful to give us, out of all the months, the shortest month, G. Then you got the leap year. So sometimes the month have an extra day in it or not. I just feel like all of that is bullshit. Why couldn't we get a month with 31 days? Why couldn't we get a month that out of all the months, this month got the most days? Like we ain't got we get the bare minimum. And I don't like that. And back to what Rio and what JoJo was saying, like I just feel like it's universal and we need to just do this more every day and not forget a month. This should be all year. All year. But back to what Crystal said too, I really feel like it's a lose-lose. We weren't gonna be happy anyway because of the past that don't nobody really want to talk about. And I feel like every year Black History Month remind us of what we don't want to talk about.
The problem, sister, the problem is we don't know who we are. That's the whole problem. What's the purpose of learning some shit if you don't know who you is? You got to know who the fuck you is. And then celebrate that once you know who you is. If we know that we the original, we the gods and the goddesses. And then we piggyback off that. And
Right.
then we'll grow as a people and come together. But if we still thinking that we inferior to these motherfuckers and we the minority and not the majority, we lost the battle.
I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like this shit was like structured a certain way for it was a reason why. You know what I'm saying? They did it the way that they did it. But Black History Month can make you have all type of emotions, you know what I'm saying? Mixed emotions. It'll make you hating white people first of all. It'll like, man, you don't even like the shit that they be saying, like especially like they always teach us about Emmett Till. Like, come on, like what that supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like what bro said, like it was to make us feel inferior, you know what I'm saying? Like subliminally, like this shit can happen to y'all again if y'all try this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, I don't know, that shit make you want to go do something. Like kind of it be making you feel like that. Then it'd be like, damn, some motherfuckers be like, Ivo, like, man, I don't even learn about this shit no more because it'd be so sad, you know? Right. So it's not to stop you from getting to the root, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? You do your own research, you want to navigate and go to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't never start at the beginning. But like I said, I just feel like it's like growth, you know? We came from having shit. we started with a week, you know what I'm saying, by a black man. Now, then they gave us a bullshit month, you know what I'm saying? Now, we just got to make this shit yearly.
Okay. First off, I agree with y'all. Y'all got some good points, so I'm not like 100% in disagreement with nothing y'all saying. And I would push that it is still important to learn about slavery. Like, I think that the order of learning history, like, we can't ignore that many thousands of years of our history. That shit happened. And my fear is like not teaching something like that allows it to continue. Like, I immediately started thinking about the Willie Lynch letter. Do y'all know what the Willie Lynch letter is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the book over there.
So for those of you who do not, it is literally a letter telling people how you can enslave Black people forever. And a lot of the theories that they talk about in that letter are still happening today in today's society. So like, but people don't want to read about that because of the stuff y'all done said. People have been desensitized from the idea of slavery because it was taught to us in a way that it's been taught, or they're just emotionally checked out from listening to shit like that. But the truth of the matter is, like, we have to know. I feel like we need to know first that we were powerful. But like, what happens? How does kings and queens get captured and enslaved? What type of conditions existed in order for something like that to happen, and then take a whole population and just basically deconstruct their entire existence?
There's always a hater. First of all, it's always gonna start off with a backstabbing ass, somebody
A
under
snake
the table,
ass nigga
somebody,
too.
a snake, right? And then I know that much. Only thing, like with the history shit in school, it was always a white person teaching me history, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, because ain't nothing wrong with the color. But when they start off with slavery, and then he talking about the Emmett Till, like bro said, then I'm just looking at you like, bro, your people did this, bro. But you sending me. I'm sitting here and I'm feeling some type of way. I'm feeling some type of way. You teaching me this shit, right? And you don't want me to be emotional, and I'm just reading it. But your people did this, and he talking passionate about this shit. You know what I'm saying? He know the ins and outs. Man, I ought to clock that goddamn teacher outside the goddamn thing.
Hey, back in Egypt, Pharaoh had slaves. The Hebrews was enslaved until Moses came and freed them.
They were servants, bro.
That's cap. The Hebrews did not have, they were not enslaved. The punk ass religion that they subscribed to says this. They were not enslaved by the Egyptians. We was not enslaving them. The Caucasians, or what Arab is considered a Caucasian. The Caucasians was enslaving themselves, or the Slavic Europeans known as Arabs, and then they kicked off the slave trade. Europeans later on down the line ended up jumping into the slave trade, but they was told not to do that shit by the authority. They disregarded that shit, made a whole new religion to separate themselves from the Catholic Church, and jumped into the slave trade against the orders of the Pope. So this is where this shit come from. But why would we enslave ourselves? Why would we be in our prime building temples and living free to enslave our goddamn selves, to be under the oppression of another foreign entity? That makes no sense. It makes zero logic to me.
Get out your body, get hit with this shotty, we send you to heaven. You know it be lit every time we together on phone and we stepping. When we link, it's a blessing. Hey, what I observe when all of my people emerges, breaking the spills, you curses. My generation deserve it. Ain't no more waiting, we need it, we make it. They envy us, haters, we curve them. You can be patient, but don't get complacent or procrastinating to hurt you.